If you have not yet gotten into crypto, let me tell you, right now is the perfect time. My name is Victor, and let's get into the action. Well, markets suck, not gonna lie. Things aren't looking very pretty right now. Take a look at this. Everything is in the red for today. Bitcoin down to 45 and a half. Probably gonna go down a little further to that 45 mark. Might even hit 44 today. Ethereum down to 3,500. Things are not looking good for most of these coins. And I say most because we still have Cardano at that 222 mark, barely dropped anything today. Let me be frank with you. The reason this is happening, it's still just one person's doing. Elon Musk decided to get on Twitter again and, how do I say this? Make bad decisions. That's essentially what's going on. At 11:48 this morning, Elon Musk decided to reply to crypto whales saying, indeed. A lot of people didn't get that because a lot of people don't follow crypto whale or have blocked him. And Emperor BTC kind of explained why. He said, can you please repost a screenshot of what you replied to? Everyone has crypto whale blocked because the dude's a scammer who stole from over 200 people. Elon delivered. He did post a screenshot and this is what it was. Crypto whales saying that Tesla is about to dump Bitcoin and get rid of their Bitcoin portfolio. And to this, Elon replied, indeed. I don't know what he's thinking, but his actions have really made a difference in the markets. People are kind of freaking out because of this tweet and they're selling like crazy, so much so that Bitcoin's at almost $45,000. And I think it might even go a tad bit lower. The reason I was saying it's a good time for new investors, for people to get into the crypto world, is because this is just discounts. Bitcoin is not going away because a single individual said that they were gonna drop it or alluded to the fact that they were gonna drop it. He didn't even come out and say that he was gonna drop Bitcoin. He just replied indeed to a tweet. If that is what you're gonna, put your hat on, I don't know. That whole herd mentality when it comes to Bitcoin, following this one guy, this one company, is kind of scary to me. Especially when you have tweets like these. As lead developer at Doge, I have to say that Elon has never contacted any of us. This is replying to the fact that Elon a couple of days ago, like I shared with you, said that he was working with the Dogecoin developers. The dude just lied. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know if he's thinking about his internal team saying, guys, I want to accept Doge. Can you make it fast? And he thought that meant that he was working directly with Doge developer. Like, that's not how it works. Regardless, meaning to or not, it is a straight up lie. And now, because the guy says indeed, replying to somebody else's post, Bitcoin is going to drop to $45,000. I'm sorry, but this environment is still a retail investor environment, and we need to take a hold of the market now. We want to take advantage of these gains now. If you think $45,000 Bitcoin is expensive, well, I got something for you. You're looking at a much higher price by the end of this year, and that's not just me. What I said yesterday about $100,000 Bitcoin has just been echoed again by Tom Lee. He came out and said that he's looking at $125,000 Bitcoin. Despite of what's going on, this guy does this for a living. I know I'm just some random dude on the internet, but this is his job. This is what he does for a living, is make these predictions and invest people's money. So he's copying me. I mean, we all know that, but that's okay. We'll let it slide since he's on our side. Things are not looking down for Bitcoin. Things are looking up. This is the final dip before it takes off, like the graph that I showed you yesterday. If you have extra money, hey, might be a good idea to invest in crypto. Bitcoin is at a discount, and so are so many other coins. And I'll cover some coins that you have asked for. I know I've talked about ADA and DOT a couple of times already. I'll highlight 3 that I'm really bullish on at the end of this video. That way you can, see what my predictions come out to, and I'll show you that there are wonderful gains to be made, not only in Bitcoin, but a lot of other altcoins. Before we get to that, Crypto is not being dictated by companies. Although a lot of people want to try to say so, that is not yet the fact. And I can show you here by looking at the volume that this is just starting to change. If you take a look at corporate volume trading when it comes to crypto, it was non-existent last year and it just picked up at the beginning of this year. You can see that it was 0% last year in Q2, and then Q3 and Q4 of last year, it was less than 1%. In Q1 in 2021, it definitely picked up at that 27% mark there, but still, this doesn't mean that it's their game. It's still our game. It's still my game. It's still your game. We have a ton of say when it comes to this. Get yourself invested. Get yourself the gains that you deserve, because if you believe in something strongly enough to put your money to it, like I am, there's going to be great opportunities for success, great opportunities for gains. And like I said, right now is one of the best times to do that. It's still in its infancy. Crypto is not some old thing that people have been doing forever. 10 years, let's say, is not a long time. Not only that, a lot of these coins that are taken off are 5, 4, 3 years old. So they're relatively new. Guys, take heart. This is just the beginning. Things are just gonna go up from here. And I truly believe that, which is why I'm putting my money where my mouth is and I'm following suit. Like I said, corporate investments have been up, and I mean, I don't blame this guy here. So as Cardano is hitting these all-time highs, and I told you guys about Cardano and how it was going to be doing great, the founder is hitting up Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban's another influential figure that has been all about NFTs. And I actually like following Mark Cuban on LinkedIn because he's not shy to post stuff about crypto right on there. When a lot of people are like, well, I want to sound professional, I don't want to talk about crypto, and maybe people are going to look down. Like, he's all out. He's buying NFTs. He's super excited about what's going on in the crypto world. And, I think it's a great idea to pitch it to people who have funds, because it's just going to increase the number of people that are now exposed to Cardano or ADA. That's great. I mean, it's a great idea. Not only do I not blame the guy, I think it's a wonderful move, especially if corporations are getting into it. Mark has a pretty big corporation that he could invest a lot of money into that altcoin. So we all know that ADA is doing well. We have great expectations for both ADA and DOT. Now let me tell you 3 little altcoins that are not only promising, but they're gonna do well. I've been watching these for a while. I have purchased all 3 of these and I have them in my wallet. Number 16, which is Solana. And it actually made it to number 15 today. It was just a 16 when I took this picture. Solana is the topmost coin that was actually profitable today. In comparison to everything else that's going on, they were still able to make a profit. And I have great expectations for them. They're, again, another competitor to the Ethereum network, and Ethereum is letting people down right now, so it's a great market to be in. Next coin. Coin number 41 on the list, Avalanche. We're sitting at about $35 right now. They've been having a decent day, but this coin is definitely in its infancy, and it's gonna take off, guys. I have great expectations for Avalanche. They're sitting at the number 41 spot right now, but they're bound to just skyrocket any moment. Again, we're looking at a market that is primed for some of these altcoins just to take off, which brings me to my last one, which I am really thrilled about and actually was pretty profitable over the last couple of days with it. Harmony is sitting at 15 cents right now, and they dropped today. So it's a good time to pick this up, because they're not gonna sit at this number for very long. These are gonna go up and go up quickly. So if you wanna have massive gains, this is one of those coins that are readily available that I would highly recommend to anyone that's looking to really more than double their investments. I'm holding a ton of this, and I'm probably gonna pick up some more here after I finish getting these videos up. It's a good time to invest in Harmony, which is one, AVAX for Avalanche, or SOL for Solana. Those are my 3 altcoins right now that I think are going to do super well. I hope you guys had a great weekend. As always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and set those notifications on. That way you can get notified the next time I drop a video. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.